Hello! In this video, we will be reviewing how to create an edition record and then associate work records to that edition. To view this tutorial, you will need some basic knowledge of working in Pro, entering contact records, adding a new artist, and filling out a complete work record. To view those tutorials, you can visit www.artsystems.com/tutorial. To start, the edition form acts as a master record for the edition, containing the work details, general values, quantity of works, and quantities of available, sold, and on reserve. Then, as works are added to the database from the Works module, they are linked to the chosen edition record. To begin, we will start with creating an edition record. In the Editions module, click the New button. The first screen prompts us to select the artist of the edition. If the artist is not listed, you can always enter the artist by clicking the New button and adding the name to the list. Select the artist and then click Next. Follow through completing the edition form as you would a new work form. Completing the edition record by entering all the details will save you time and work when you enter and link the edition work records to the database from the Works module. I have jumped to the finished first step of entering the edition record. Now we will address the unique fields on this record. On the lower left side of this record, there is the field for the publisher details. You may have a publisher that manages the distribution of the edition. If so, enter the publisher details here. Below the publisher field is a drop-down field to enter the printer of the edition. If you know the printer of the edition, enter the company name in this field. This will add the entry to the drop-down menu for future selection on other edition records. Attach an image as you would on a work record. By attaching an image on this edition record, Pro will auto-attach the same image on all the linked work records in the Works module. Next, the edition grid will keep track of the works linked to this edition record. In the denominator column, enter the total number of prints created, not the number of prints your institution has acquired. In the edition column, enter an identifier for the denominator, such as first print or AP for artist proof. The total available, sold, and not for sale columns auto-update with the inventory status as to how many works of the edition are available, sold, not for sale, adding up to the total entered in the database. Now that I completed the edition grid, I'll move over to the Details tab to enter further information. The Details tab is one of the places where the edition record differs from a work record. On this tab, there is a field for image titles when entering a portfolio containing a suite of images. There are also the familiar fields for category, type, period, style, country to be filled out, as well as the signature details and location from the drop-down field. This information will transfer over to the Works module and populate each linked work record. So entering as many details as you can on the edition record will save time when entering the linked work records. Now I'll move over to the Works tab. When work records are entered from the Works module and linked to this edition record, the linked work records will automatically display in this window. Right now, since we did not link any works, there are no works displayed. Next is the Value tab. Now I have moved over to the Value tab, which functions the same as a work record, entering the retail, insurance, appraisal, and other user-designated values. Entering varied currencies for individual value types is also an option on this tab. Once there are works linked to this edition, when you enter a value, you will be prompted with a choice to update all associated works with the value or not. This means that you can enter a retail price or appraisal value on this edition record and choose to have all the works associated with this record updated with the value or not. The Value tab on the edition record carries the alternate currency field, allowing you to select currencies other than your home currency when entering values. Pro will calculate the alternate currency value and display the converted home currency value in the top gray fields above the grid. On the Expense tab, costs can be entered, such as a production and printing cost. The expenses entered on the edition record will not transfer to the linked work records in the Work module. The Miscellaneous tab and the Notes tab are the same as on the work record. However, the entries made here on the edition record do not transfer onto the linked work records. Now that we have completed filling out the record, I'll click on the Editions tab and save my work. To recap, all the basic details of the artwork and the image, selected categories, types, period, style, and country all transfer to the linked work records. The information in the value fields also transfer over to the linked edition works and can update if changed on the edition record. What does not transfer are the expenses, miscellaneous entries, and the note entries. Begin by opening the Works module and start the process of creating a new work record. In the Add New Work window, click the Edition checkbox first. There are options to enter a single work to the edition or a range of works such as 1 through 10. There are more options to choose from, adding only the even-numbered edition prints, such as 246, or the odd-numbered prints, such as 3579. Selecting all will create all the numbered edition works within the entered range. For this video, I will add a range from 1 through 5. Once the edition is checked, the Add New Artist feature is disabled. We will be choosing an edition record in the next screen, so here select the ownership status and click Next. In the Select Edition window, click on the edition listing to which you are adding the works. An easy way to choose the correct listing is to look for the edition title and then the edition identifier. Follow the same procedure for adding a work entering the location, source, and dates. Notice that the retail value has transferred over from the edition record. Entering financial values at this point will populate each of this range of edition works. If you need different values for each work, you will need to enter the value on each individual record once this process is complete. The Works module has now produced the range of edition works, which are sequentially numbered with the edition numerator and denominator, then displays them in the spreadsheet. On the completed edition work, the edition display shows the edition count and the denominator. Switching to the Value tab, we see the retail value has transferred to the edition works. As stated earlier in this video, the expenses for each work are considered unique to that inventory piece. Therefore, they do not transfer or auto-populate the edition works. With exception of the Reference tab, the balance of the data entry for each edition work record is unique and will need to be entered individually. As I click through the edition works, you can see that the details and image populate each associated piece. A quick link back to the master edition record is the denominator value field. Double-clicking in this field will open the Editions module onto this edition record. The edition record has now updated with the added inventory. In the edition grid, we see a total of 5 works with the availability status. When I click on the Works tab, we can see the linked inventory from the Works module. Next, I'll go back to the Works module and create an invoice for one of these edition works, then show you how the edition record updates the availability status of the edition inventory. We are on a work record now, and I will click the Activity tab to begin the process of creating an invoice for this work. Now that we sold one edition work, let's revisit the edition record to view the status changes. On the edition record, we now see the sold work is displayed as red, and we will see how the edition grid has updated to 4 available works and 1 sold. The edition grid has updated to display 4 available works and 1 sold. Now I will show you the NFS setting in the last column. Back on an available edition work record, I will check the reserved checkbox. This will render the work as NFS or not for sale. Removing the check from the reserved checkbox will return the edition work back to the available status. I'll move over to the next available edition work record and check the reserved checkbox. In Pro, the term available always refers to the absolute of not sold. So although the work is reserved and not for sale, it is still considered available in the database. I'll open up a Work tab so we can see how the work listing has updated. The list of works updated to display the new reserved work status. How to link an existing inventory work to a pre-existing edition record. This is a big question that is asked quite frequently. The process is very simple. If you already have a work entered into your database and need to link it to an existing edition record, the first step is to open the Works module and have the work record displayed in Detail View. I have the work record on display, and as you can see, the edition fields are blank. Right mouse click in the denominator field and select Edit Edition. The Select Edition window opens, listing all the editions in the data file. Select the edition to which you need to link the work record and click OK. The work record will once again display, and in the denominator field will be the value from the linked edition record. Enter the numerator of the work in the field to the left of the denominator and save your work. Linking the work record to the edition record does not update the work record details, values, or inserts the image. You will need to update the work record details to align with the edition record. On the edition record, I'll click on the Works tab to display the updated listing of the linked work. You can see the linked work record as the last line item in this display. You will need to enter the details of the type and category fields and the value fields, and then attach the image. This information does not auto-update when you link from the Works module to the Editions module. Once you link the pre-existing work to the edition record, the edition grid statistics updates to reflect the added work. I'll click over to the edition record one more time to show the updated grid. Notice the works listed on the edition now displays the added work, edition number 6/10. On the edition grid, a display total of 6 works in the database, with 5 available, 1 sold, and 1 not for sale. That's all there is to entering an edition record and then linking work records to that edition. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thank you for visiting our Artsystems video collection. For more tutorials, please visit our website www.artsystems.com/tutorial.